So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Chilo here once again, as always, but with a beautiful face. I'm not alone. So guys, today I felt like it was going to be very good to bring something of value, especially because a whole lot of you that watch me, right, are watching me from outside Japan. And for some people, they are actually very interested in coming to Japan, like coming over. And because I came with studies, Mex, each time I refer people to my scholarship or study video, they are like, it's not, I don't want to study. So it's not everybody that wants to come and study in Japan. I get it, no problem. So today guys, we are going to be doing how to get to work directly from Japan. And I have someone that I know will do justice. I don't like talking about something that I have not gone through. So I have someone that I know will do justice to the topic because she came to Japan via work all the way from Nigeria. Let her introduce herself.
Okay, so my name is Selma.
Okay.
Yeah, I work and obviously live in Japan. Yes, so
You're from?
I'm from Nigeria.
Okay.
I don't know. I keep forgetting to say that.
So how long have you been in Japan actually?
A year and 3 months.
And you came directly for job, not like you came to study and then you got a job.
Yes, I came directly for a job.
To be honest with you guys, the very first time she reached out to me on Instagram and told me that she got a job, my first reaction, like behind the screen, was like, really? Because I think she's one of the first Nigerians. I mean, I've heard other, people, do come through that route.
Yeah, it's always easier when you're inside Japan, within Japan,
really?
to get like jobs. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so today she will do more of the talking. My own is just to ask. Okay. So can you like tell us about the job per se? Yeah.
So I am a teacher, an English teacher here in Japan.
Okay.
Yes, and I am almost like an assistant to like a Japanese teacher. So it's not an almost. I am an assistant to a Japanese teacher of English. So I really assist with their English study. So it's what they call here in Japan ALT.
Yes, assistant language teacher.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the role like?
So it's diverse. Like it's not static. Like you can be the main teacher. I'm just saying that because that's what you're meant to do. But sometimes they have like limited English skills
also.
Yeah, okay. So they actually just need you to be the main teacher, which I am most of the time.
Really?
Yeah, most of the time because I teach like 2 different schools and they have 2 different levels of like English kind of. I don't like English knowledge. So sometimes I play the main role. Then sometimes I play like the assistant role.
Okay. So now, this is open for anybody. Is it only Nigerians? Because I mean, some people may be watching and they are not Nigerians.
Okay. So before I don't be afraid. But before I started to apply for these jobs, obviously, the preference is usually the Americans, the British and all. So it's a step of faith really. And I just had to apply. It's like you just have to apply and you see, you never know. That's how I think. And that's why I always recommend apply to as many as you can.
Okay.
Yeah, so hopefully during the interviews you might be picked. So
okay, you mentioned something now that would help guide my next question. You said companies, right? Now, how do you know the company's opening or something? Is there like a website you can tell us about, right?
Yeah.
Is there like a website or is there like is an app or something?
I would always say just try and go to Gaijin Port. There are a lot of companies. Yes, I think that's something that is very important. And then sometimes when you go on LinkedIn, you actually find like companies in Japan that recruit people.
Okay.
And I made the work video, so maybe
so guys, I don't know why she did not introduce that part of her. She has a YouTube channel, guys, and on her YouTube channel she has actually a video, no videos, not even one, talking entirely exclusively about the job, the process, the interview questions. So I am subscribed to her channel too. I watch her. It's not like I'm recommending to you what I will not watch, right? Something like that. Okay, so let's move, and I'll put her channel, the channel link, the name, everything in the description box and on the screen. So guys, please check her out, and I will pin her comments also in this video, so it's easier for you to just click and it directs you straight to her channel. Okay, so now another thing I would like to ask, because I still have a lot of questions to ask, right? So what kind of companies are these, because I know yesterday while we talked, you mentioned, some companies had, you mentioned this, you mentioned that.
The thing is, companies that you see that would advertise these things are actually like people that will bring you to Japan. So there are like different. So there is JET, which is like
that's the one
which is like the Japan like government program.
Okay.
That brings foreigners to Japan for English studies. But
English teaching.
English teaching.
Because I know that's the one I hear a lot on
for
YouTube.
English teaching. But the thing is that they are actually very close. Like they are very national oriented. Like your nationality matters a lot. Then there are other companies, recruiting companies. So these companies bring teachers, but they get like something they call contract of employment, COE. That comes from the government themselves. So they have like license to bring teachers as well.
From wherever they are. So they're the ones that sponsor your work visa.
Yes, they
okay, now let's get into the part. Can you walk us through the process?
Okay. The first, obviously, is you have to, I think the first is to get like a TEFL certificate, which is like teaching English as a foreign language anywhere. It's not a specific maybe to country. It's just it's a certificate.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's a teaching certificate.
How much does that cost? Because I know TEFL you need money, GRA you need money, IELTS you need money. So
when I did mine, it was $100 and something. I'm not so sure now, but right now I finally discovered a site that was free. Yes, I discovered a site that was free, so you can get the link in my description box.
People should make use of Thelma. If you want to come to work in Japan, go to our channel.
Yes,
her DM, blow it up.
Yes, I found that link, which helps that, so you can easily
free of charge.
Yeah,
and it's recognized.
It's recognized.
Because that's my fear with some free things.
It's recognized. Like it's recognized. It was shocking. So it's not just getting it for free. There are courses to take, right? That gives you a certificate. Then after that, I think you apply. Just once you're done with like the whole course, you just apply. You have to just say that you have the certificate, because it will come, but like you can't wait for the certificate to come to apply.
Okay, you can let me get it straight, right? You can I'm asking layman questions, so everybody that is watching will follow her. You can apply with the certificate in view.
Yes, you can apply
but before you get the job, you must have gotten the certificate.
Before,
yes. Okay.
Just apply. Go to Kanji Ports, then you find companies, or you go to LinkedIn and then you apply. Some of them put like we are recruiting teachers for this and that for this school year. Yeah, and then you just apply online. Go to like websites like Interact, Hearts, Borderlink. I have their links already. When you watch,
I'll put some on the screen.
Yeah, she'll give you some, and then after applying to them, obviously comes with the interview invitations.
Okay, so you apply, and then they will get back to you if you're shortlisted.
Yes, if you're shortlisted, you interview, and the interviews was one. Obviously, time difference. It's obviously gonna be like a Japan time interview, and so it can be stressful, but study, don't take it for granted. Like it's something that you have to really study. But before then, even applying, try and make sure your CV is like, use Canva. I always advise use Canva for your CV. It's not the regular, it's just blank. So you have to have your picture and
really?
Yes, you have to have your picture, and then at least just to show like who they are, and then
is it like a Japan CV kind of thing? Or a teacher's kind of CV?
No, it's just a regular CV, but Canva has like examples, formats, yeah. Applying and obviously studying for the questions. Try and also make sure that you don't have to have a teaching experience. That's the honest truth. You don't have to have a teaching experience. But
really?
Yes, you don't have to. But the thing is that you don't want to say you don't have.
Okay.
It's like you
Okay.
can't just. I think everybody has had a teaching experience.
Your
So
cousin,
you've
your
taught your
auntie's
people. And
child,
besides, if you're
your
Nigerian, you did
brother's
NYSC.
son.
Exactly. If you're Nigerian, you did NYSC, and you're probably posted to a school. That's an
That
experience.
counts.
But don't, act like, oh, I don't know anything. It's like, make it like bold that you've taught someone, and they just want to know that you can. Then obviously prepare for the interviews, and I mean the rest is history. Then the next, when you've gotten the interview, obviously they send you your contract of employment,
That's
your
if you're
COE.
shortlisted.
Yes, once you pass, they send it to you to Nigeria.
Or to wherever you
Yeah,
are.
wherever you are. Then that is what you take to the embassy.
Oh.
Yeah, and you don't have to have proof of funds because the company is sponsoring you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
that makes sense.
Yeah, but
That
you
makes sense.
pay for your
Visa. Oh.
which when I did mine, I think exchange rate will affect you. When I did mine was 8,000 something. It's quite cheap.
Yeah. Japanese visa is actually
It's
very cheap.
Yeah.
Although I didn't pay because Mex covered that for me, but Japanese visa, for those I know that are paid, is actually very cheap. It's not necessarily paying for the visa. It's like a commitment fee.
Yeah.
That's what I see it as.
The visa, as long as it's coming from the government, most of the time it's very easy to get. So it's an instructor's visa they give you.
Instructor's visa. How long does that last for?
So what they stamp is not necessary. Like, it's just like, this is the visa you're going to take. Obviously, when you get to the airport in Japan, they give you a residence card, which is like your visa. So that's
yeah.
Obviously, it's at the airport they give it to you. So it's just for 1 year usually. It's always a 1 year thing, but your company continues to renew it. Yeah, that's all.
When you come, there's a question that I feel like people are interested to know, because I know that you're applying to the company, not the school.
Yeah.
So it's the company now that will place you right in a school.
Yeah.
So does that mean, like, how does that affect placement? Does it come immediately? Does it take a while? Do you still have to apply to schools?
You're not applying to the school directly. You're going to probably have maybe a coordinator.Maybe I'm talking from my experience, who will interview you for that prefecture. So there's always a coordinator for a prefecture, like, school. So you pass the company, but you have to pass to know if you'll be placed there. But the honestly, once you pass the company, no matter what you do, like, they'll try and always look for where they can place you. Yeah. But then I forgot to mention, please, when if you eventually get the job, come with enough money.
Yes, I was going to ask that as the next question. What are the benefits?
You have to see
because example for Mex, they pay your flights, and all that.
Okay, so I'm so sorry because they're not going to pay your flight fee.
I mean, you don't need to be sorry. It's a full-time job.
You're not going to pay your
in the long run,
fee. Sometimes you're lucky that you just go straight to your city, but I was not lucky. When I came, I had to wait for a full month.
Wow.
Yeah, before I was placed. So it was really so difficult. I had to stay in Tokyo. And you'll rarely be placed in Tokyo because
so why did you stay in Tokyo?
Quarantine, and the fact that I didn't have anybody as well. Like, where else would I go to? I quarantined in Tokyo, and then I had to also stay in Tokyo while waiting for them.
It made sense. Yeah. Okay, so if I got you right, what the step is first of all, have TEFL down, have the certificate down, and as you said, there's even a free website now that you can study and get the certificate.
Yeah.
Now, while waiting for your certificate in view, start looking out for job openings on Gaijin ports.
Yeah, even if there's no job opening, apply.
Okay, even there's no job opening,
just apply.
To where? To which schools?
To their company. Not
which
school.
Companies?
They come like Interact.
Okay, this one's Interact. Which one?
Hats.
Interact.
Borderlink.
Hats. Borderlink.
Yeah, there is duo.com.
I'll put them on the screen too, guys. Okay, so apply.
Yeah.
Even if there is no opening, apply.
Yes,
That's a very strong tip. Apply. And then if there is an opening to apply, right? Then when you apply and you get shortlisted, right, you're invited for an interview.
Yes.
And then after the interview, the next stage is you're interviewed by the prefecture coordinator. That's if they are looking at placing you in a particular prefecture.
Sometimes you have to do that.
Okay, and then the next thing is they send you your COE,
Yes.
and then you apply for visa,
Mm-hmm.
and then you leave for Japan.
Yes.
And you hope that your placement comes faster
Yes.
or immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes sense.
You don't go there with only like, I just know English. I think you should try and show that you want to learn Japanese,
Like
because
you're
gonna
excited
speak
about the country and stuff like
try
that.
and speak.
Yeah.
Because they'll ask you sometimes. They just want to try, because you're already telling them in the interview, I love Japan, I love the culture. So you should as well kind of learn. You can as well just kind of learn little bit to show that you're actually learning.
Now, can you give people tips? I think you've already mentioned one. Even if there is no opening, apply. CV, use Canva, put your picture. But you have like other tips here.
Yeah. As I said, body gesture. Yeah, because sometimes they ask you questions on like how would you react, or how would you teach someone that English. So gestures are important. Your dressing, your background. You should, during your interview, just try and place like some ABC, just show that you're really serious.
Yeah, there's like something you said on your channel, like some ABC. Is it your channel? Stamps. You said
yes,
it, or
my channel.
Yeah,
just place like some stamps at the back so that it doesn't look like it's just bare. Like at least like you're trying to
you're child-friendly,
you're a
kind
child-friendly
of
person vibe. That's it. And just smile. Just smile. They really just like you smiling. Don't be tense as well. It can be a lot, and just tell yourself that you are enough. Sometimes you might get there and you're overwhelmed. You see other nationalities depending on your interview.
Will all of you be interviewed the same
sometimes
day?
It depends on the company.
Oh, so a lot of you are lumped up in the same Zoom screen.
And so you need
overwhelming,
to be vocal as well. You need to, it's kind of
overwhelming. And they're watching everybody at the same time. I can imagine. Yeah, that can be overwhelming. By the time, and then you now start feeling the urge to maybe funerize.
Yeah.
Start feeling the urge to now maybe fake accent.
Yeah, fake accent, and then you don't even, or you're just numb because it can be overwhelming.
Yeah.
It happened to me. Like I was just tired. Like seeing all that and everybody talking, it's overwhelming. And I didn't get that particular interview. Don't worry.
How many did you interview for? That means you interviewed for a lot.
Yeah, I did.
Oh wow, that's nice. So apply to as many as you can.
Yeah, just apply.
And get
one person
increases your chances.
Yeah, increases.
Yeah, I think that's most of the questions I probably think every layman will be interested to know if you're interested to work in Japan. Guys, this is a two-way video. This is a collaboration video. Thelma has been here writing questions that only God knows, and she wants to place me on a hot seat. And me, Chilo, they want to place me on a hot seat on her channel. She's Thelma E on YouTube. Guys, please head over to her channel. I'll put the link in the description box, her name on the screen and everything. Check out the video. I will be there. If you have other questions, please feel free to drop it in the comment section of this video. I mean about working in Japan. She will do her best to answer in the comment section. And if you feel like you want to ask more questions or you want to know more, please head to her channel. She has videos on interview, the whole process. She talks people through it. See you next time on Chilotalks, guys. Bye for now.